I believe your day was wonderful. We thank God for everything. We thank God for His grace and His mercies that are new every morning. My name is Reverend Bernard Akama, Senior Pastor, Sound of Abundance Church. Today is a beautiful, beautiful day. We call it Terrific.
Terrific Tuesday.
Yes, every Tuesday we sit on this couch, and me and my wife, my friend, and my partner in Christ, and my partner in
Christ.
All the time, as we discuss this thing called
marriage.
Because we believe that marriage is good.
Marriage works.
If only
you work it.
You're welcome. You're welcome, everyone that is watching us on Sowa TV. Karibuni sana. We trust that today is going to be a wonderful day. We believe every Tuesday you have been waiting for this amazing, amazing program. And again, today we have it. It is on this thing called marriage. Everyone that is watching us on Sowa TV, we want you to get ready to call in, text in. I want us to make sure it is as interactive as it can be. So we want you to get on board. You can get in touch with us. Send us your text. Send us your feedback on 0727 438 728. 0727 438 728 is the number to call. And those on social media.
You are welcome as usual. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for being part of this great family, part of the Sowa TV family. Also, you that are watching us from RevB and Sound of Abundance Facebook page, you're welcome. Sowa TV KE, karibuni sana. Ladies of Royal Distinction Facebook page, you are welcome, and we thank God for all of you. Also watching us from Sowa TV KE YouTube page. Thank you all so much. Thank you for loving on us. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for following where you need to. Thank you for subscribing every other day. It is always a great opportunity.
It is.
God bless you, and thank you for being part of us also tonight on this thing called marriage. And doing us the honors is by liking, by loving, by sharing, and telling someone that we are live on this thing called marriage, Sowa TV. Together with my husband, we are here to make marriage become better.
Yes. So you're welcome. You're welcome. We are going to have a great, great show today, and we are very sure that you're going to be blessed. Your life is going to be lifted. So if you're seated with your spouse or he or she is not next to you, tell them you need to come here. Do everything you can do to talk to a friend, talk to everybody you can talk to, so that you can be part of this great, great work. And even before we start our program tonight, we want to let you know that you can go to all our social media handles, and especially our YouTube channel, and you can go there and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell button. Make sure you always know and you're always aware of what we are posting. Great videos, great sermons, great things, great services that are always aligned there on RevB Akama and Sound RevB Akama. That is on YouTube, and then sowatv.ke. Also, you can subscribe. Then we have
Juliet Bernard Akama.
That is on YouTube.
Also Instagram, same name, Juliet Bernard Akama. Also on Facebook, Juliet Bernard Akama.
Yes. And so anytime you join that, you can make sure to get blessed. You can follow us on IG, Instagram, whichever way, and your life, we can assure you, will never be the same again. So karibuni sana, those who are watching. And how have you been?
My day was good. We thank God. No more ups and downs, no more running ups, no more busy schedules, no more less than normal hours, working hours. Before you know it, the day is over. But all in all, the day was good.
God, my day was wonderful today. I was able to minister to many, pray for many today. So we had a great, great time. I'm thanking God for His grace. And even before the program, we are having our convention coming up this week.
Yeah.
It's called the Healing Banquet. You know, all those that are trusting God for the healing of their body, financial healing, you're trusting God for divine encounter, divine intervention. You need to be in the conference starting tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. And then on Saturday,
we are having our monthly May meeting for the Ladies of Royal Distinction. Again, also the info is on my Facebook page, Instagram page, YouTube page. All this week we are going to be talking about that meeting. The theme of the meeting is called I Shall Not Be Overshadowed. I want you to come as a woman, anything that has been shadowing your life, that has been blocking you from progress, that has been making you, just become a shadow of who God intends you to be, that very Saturday we'll be handling it. And what good news for us to be, having our May meeting, and we get the news that we got yesterday, of what is happening in the political world. It means that God is really starting to lift women in this country.
Yeah.
And you're going to be part of them. So come this Saturday, let's pray our own prayer. Those that have gone ahead, we thank God for them. We are happy for them. They've shown us that there is light at the end of the tunnel as women. And we want you to shine your own light. So Saturday, come. Let's pray together. Let's believe God that your life shall begin to shine. Any shadow that is overshadowing your future, your progress, your success, your finances, your marital star, on Saturday we'll be dealing with it intensively. And I can assure you it will be a time of prayer, a time of the word, and a time of heavy deliverance. Come. But before that, we are here for this thing called marriage.
We are here for this thing called marriage.
Yeah.
We believe the marriage is good.
Marriage work.
If only.
If only you work it.
And tonight we are here to help you
Work your very own.
Yes, so get ready, get excited, get in touch with us, 0727-438-728 or 0705
899-608.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Great service tonight. So you're welcome, Karibu Sana. And today we are having a lot of lineup, great things. And today, why we are saying we want you to be part of this program is because of what we're going to share tonight. We want to hear your feedback, we want to hear your comments. So please don't be far from talking to us. We want to hear what you're saying. We want to hear your comment, your feedback, your thoughts. We want to know exactly what is in your mind concerning what we're teaching tonight. So we want you to make sure you're part of us tonight, and God is really going to bless you. So please get in touch. Talk to somebody. Those on social media, let us know you're in. Let us know you are in. Let us know that you're part of this. We can see only numbers. We want to see also your comments, your thoughts, and we'll be happy. Those at home also watching on TV, send us your text, and we'll be so excited. Today is going to be a powerful night. Yes. What is the topic for tonight?
The topic of tonight is question and answer.
Yes.
And tonight, one of the many sessions that we usually have, the session of topics.
Yeah.
Okay. The session of topics we usually handle, maybe finances, we handle love, we handle in-laws, etc. Today we decided, why don't we do a compilation of some of the questions that we get here and there during counseling. During
one-on-one,
Yeah, inboxes, messages, yes, and all that. A compilation of the questions that we usually get during our interactions with you people.
Yes.
Praise God. So that is why the man of God is saying that we need to be interactive, because today is us asking the question and also answering, and you also giving us the answer. So we are going to be having one question and two answers. Two answers from us, and also you answering also. So it's a time of question and answer on questions that are commonly hit our arena of day-to-day activities as ministers, as pastors, as counselors, etc. So today is question and answer. Be ready to type. So if you're still cooking, we need you to talk to us. Number one, I think today we've not asked how their day was. That's why they are quiet on us. Yeah, are you catching beef with us?
No, don't do that.
Don't catch beef with us. So how was your day?
Yes.
It is very important also to know you felt how our day was. How was yours? Where are you watching us from? It is very important to hear from you. Yeah, and sorry for overlooking you. So let us hear where you're watching us from, how your day was, and get ready to answer our questions today. These questions are related to marriage and things that have been affecting people here and there. So I'll be reading out the questions, then we answer the questions, then you answer the questions. All right?
And then also, if you have a question,
yeah, you can
but
send
probably we have not listed down, you can also send us your question. What
Yeah.
are some of those questions you'd like us to, maybe there's been a bone of contention in your home. Is that something you've been disagreeing on? Something you feel with light shed on it? What is another man's opinion, another person's opinion on this matter? You can also send us or talk to us on the same matter. You know, so you can send in your question. Also, you can call in and tell us your question, and we will definitely read it out, listen to you, and then also respond to your question. Let's start.
Question number one.
Question number one.
Question number one states, how do I handle an attractive spouse, one that's sexually off?
Come again.
How do I handle an attractive spouse, one that's sexually off? I think what that question means, is the spouse is unattractive.
Sexually?
No, unattractive physically, and then sexually she's a turn off. Or he is a turn off.
Yeah, what do you think? How should that be handled?
Yeah.
My thought is, you should not just marry anybody.
Yeah.
Any person you're marrying should be a person that is very attractive, someone that you feel is connected to you, someone that you like, someone that you feel, this is a person that I really want. Don't just marry anybody. No, don't just marry anybody. So when you've married someone, and I want to believe that for somebody to ask the person is unattractive, the question is it from the beginning, the first time you met? Is the person that was unattractive from the first day? Because for you to get to a point you're getting married, it means at some point the person was attractive, the person was appealing. And so if they are not, then what has died? And if they are sexually turned off, I would like to know more. Are they dressing with wearing mabati when they're coming to bed? Or what really makes them sexually turned off? Yeah. But there is an answer to that.
Yeah.
There is.
For me, actually, that question, one thing I believe is for you to take someone in as your husband or someone in as your wife, there is something that pulled you to them. One point or the other, something, maybe their eyes, maybe their face, maybe their skin color, maybe how they dress, maybe how they talk. Something was attractive, okay? So them getting to a point whereby they are unattractive now to you, it means something has changed, all right? Either that thing has changed in your eyes as the person complaining or as the person posing the question, or it has changed in your spouse. Maybe they've given birth, na wakajiachilia, okay? Maybe they're not taking care of themselves like they used to take care of themselves. Maybe they have gone down in how they thought, in their communication, in their interaction with you. So find out exactly where that person has gone down, because I'm sure they were attractive when you are meeting them, definitely. So if they are no longer attractive and now it is affecting the bed, which now you're saying they are a turn off, sexually a turn off, yani there's nothing appealing with them when it comes to bed, when it comes to sex, then now the problem is becoming bigger. Okay? You need to dig out where the problem began. There is hope. As the man of God says, that's just a sick marriage. It is not yet dying.
Yes.
And it is not yet dead. So probably there is a disease that needs to be unearthed. Find out if it is you who is having very high scopes, or you've started having eyes out there looking at other women or looking at other men, or probably your environment is one that is giving you very high scope choices of women, and when you come home your wife looks like an old woman, so you're making comparisons. Find out where the problem is, okay? And if you find out the problem is not on your side, the problem is maybe 60%, 70%, 80% on your spouse, then go to them, okay? Tell them, I think you have really you're really not taking care of yourself. Since you gave birth, you're looking funny. You're not dressing well. You're not dressing your body well. You're not smelling correct. You're not thinking right. You're just bored. You're down and out. You're just in your own world. What is happening? This thing is affecting how I see you in the bedroom. because these things can happen.
They happen.
Yes, because sometimes what really happens, life gets so bumpy, you know, ups and downs of life, and you can in the process of the ups and downs, you can lose your balance somewhere. So when you lose your bearing, your spouse shouldn't now start looking outside. That's not a reason for looking outside. It should be a reason for pulling you out. The work of marriage is pulling each other up. What do you think?
That's true.
Are you agreeing with me?
Yeah, I agree, because
kuna saa mmoja atakuwa juu, mwingine ako chini. Ukiona mwingine ako chini, mvurute juu.
Lakini kuna pale wale pendi kuambiwa.
Don't go alone.
Kuna wale ufila we sumeenda. The thing is this, in marriage, you're not perfect. In marriage, there are times, as she said, you will drop. There are times you'll sulk. There are times you'll go down. You'll just get lost. Then let your spouse talk to you. Always have this, what I call open conversations, moments of truth, whereby your spouse has capacity or a space to tell you, the way nowadays you talk, you're careless. Or nowadays the way you are. There must be a place for open conversation. Now, if the way things are, you are feeling like it's affecting marriage, it's affecting your bedrooms, it's affecting your sex life, you need also to have a conversation about it. Very, very deep conversation. Tell them, my dear, I've discovered nowadays you're so relaxed on this area. I discovered you are turn off. You're no longer attracting on this area. You just do nothing about it. Talk about it in a loving way, not a condemning way, in a loving way. And then now your partner will get it, you know? Your partner will get it. And then from there, what will happen is you'll be able to solve it out. But don't use that as an excuse for cheating.
Yeah, because where that thing is going and how the question is posing, there's very high risk of going that way. Okay? If your spouse has already become unattractive and in bed they are not appealing to you, it is not good.
The possibility of you, most of the time, especially for a man, most of the time there's someone. There's someone. And for a lady, someone is making advances.
Yeah.
And she's entertaining the advances. You know, somebody's showing, you know, and she's buying it. So that one is careful. If you still love your marriage and you would like to make it work, then what you do is work on it.
Yeah, there's always a place for picking up.
Yes, there is.
There is always a place for picking up.
There is.
Okay, those of you that are watching us from our social media handles, thank you once again if you're joining us right now. Thank you so much. Also, those of you that are watching us from SOA TV, kindly, today is question and answer. Karibuni sana nyote. I'd like you to do me a favor as I'm reading out the questions. Like now we've done question number 1. If you're answering to question number 1, kindly say answer to question number 1 or just write Q1. I'll understand that you're answering to question number 1. Today we said we want to be very interactive.
Very interactive.
Yeah, we want to hear from you people. We want to get to hear your knowledge on the questions that we have, because these are questions that affect you people, affect roundabout questions from here there in our day-to-day activities as pastors, ministers, counselors, etc. Inboxes, outboxes, SMSs, collectiveness. Yeah, send them. Today we are not having a specific topic. Today is question and answer.
We are answering
and we are done with question number 1.
Yes.
Question number 2.
Number 2. It
states, my husband is so unreasonable. How do I deal with him?
Unreasonable.
Yani, mutu unreasonable. How do you call an unreasonable person? My husband is so unreasonable. How do I deal with him? That one is direct and straight to the point.
When you're dealing with an unreasonable husband, I believe that is somebody you cannot have a discussion with.
Yeah.
It's somebody you cannot have a talk with.
I think
somebody who is tough-headed. Somebody who feels is correct, is right. That's a reasonable person. Somebody who does not see things on another person's perspective.
Yeah.
That is somebody who is so unreasonable. The worst thing you can ever do with somebody who's like that is that you will always spark off a fight. Once you know your husband is unreasonable, keep off, because he will annoy you. He will annoy you. there's a charm on when somebody expects you to answer wrongly and you answer correctly. When somebody expects to you pick a fight and you don't. When somebody expects the wakudi and then you don't respond. That is to show you you have already won the battle. When you have unreasoning husband, even wives, there are those who are, that's unreasonable. Those kind of people, you don't waste your breath or waste your effort. They think they are right. There's a place they will fall. There's a place their eyes will clear. There's a place they will reach, and that's their unreasonableness ends. So, and you'll find they will track back their steps. But if you want your husband or your wife who is unreasonable to see things on your perspective, there are ways. One, give them their space. Just look at them. And as a kwani kama nasema kitu, just tell them because you are very reasonable. Number two, tell them who they are. Just tell them where to discuss with this is an issue. What do you think?
Yeah, for me, I think it is very tough to have someone whom you can't reason with, because we are not talking about a child whom you can spank. We're not talking about a child whom you can punish or do something against them. This is a mature person that you should be sitting down in their little level of understanding, or in their much level of understanding, you come to a consensus.
Consensus, yes.
So it can be very extremely draining when you have an unreasonable husband.
It's hurting.
Someone whom should be your leader. Now kabisa unaona ujinga yake. Unaona? Because someone who is unreasonable is someone who can't directly reason with you.
But also we have women who are unreasonable.
Yeah, we have. But now we are answering the question, is this one has an unreasonable husband, someone who cannot reason.
Kichongumu.
Tuseme tu vile iko unreasonable. Someone who can't reason, yani wewe utumia akili. You can't put your head together and think right or think straight. It's challenging. As a woman, if you have such kind of a man, enye ukweli uko na kazi mingi sana. And and all I can wish you is more grace, because marriage is about putting your heads together. Marriage is about more communication and reasoning. What do you think? I think so. Okay? And especially as the head, you should be able to be reasonable above your wife. Okay? There are situations that she'll need direction from you. There are things that will happen in the house that she'll need your help. Your, honey, what do you think? So kama you're unreasonable, it means the first thing is you cannot reason. Come to a point whereby wewe na yeye mnaelewana kiakili.
You can exchange minds.
In other words, uko na ujinga fulani. Unaona, either ujinga ya kujitakia ama ya kichwa ngumu.
Ama ya kuzaliwa.
Unaona, ya kujitakia, ya kuzaliwa ama ya you know, you've just decided to be unreasonable, because there are people who just decide, well, I won't see things
the way you want me to see them.
The way you want me to see them. So that kind of a person now becomes unreasonable. All right? But at the end of the day, if that is the spouse that you have, for me, one remedy is don't bother with them. Because what they will do, as he said, they will just aggravate your anger.
Yes.
You know, kuna mali tu atakuchemsha na ndani. You'll wonder, why is this guy like this? Why doesn't he use his head? Why can't he see that things are going wrong in this home? Why can't he try to make things work? So one of the things you do to help and salvage yourself is just, you know, be in your own world yourself. Whatever decision you need him to come in and give you an answer or direction, and he doesn't give, go your way. God will help you along the way. Number two, you can seek help. Okay? Look for counseling, look for a pastor, look for someone who they respect, whom you can, you know, report him to or pour out your concerns to, and all that. Again, also, the unreasonability also can come from maybe amepuuza familia or amepuuza marriage. Like, you know, marriage is small. I have bigger things. I see. Yeah, so when you bring marital issues or issues that are a concern to you as a wife or concern to the family, they look at you with the eye of, do you know the things I have in my hands? What you're talking about is a drop in the ocean. So they minute you. Yeah. They make you little. This is what I tell men. when you leave work, okay, when you leave the office issues there. You can't compare marriage issues or family issues with office issues, because most of the time they say, do you know the money issues I'm having very big money issues. What you're talking about is nonsense. That time, this is family and this is business, or this is work. You can't compare both.
You can't do this.
Yeah, what is the point of you clustering everything all together and giving attention to the best of your ability? Because again, also unreasonability can get to that point whereby anadharau ndoa. Amekudharau.
There are people why they can't reason with you is because they look down on you.
True.
They see you. Who are you to talk to? So also, these are people who also have a mindset.
Negative
mindset on you. And so there's a way, as in, let me tell you, if you are trying to make someone who is unreasonable to reason, you'll be the one who will end up on being hurt.
Yeah.
You're the one who end up feeling bad, feeling these people, the only way they learn is the hard way. And you see what? Anyone that is unreasonable, what happens is they are not far from their distraction. Something will make them learn. Matter of fact, when things go wrong and you have somebody who is unreasonable, they're the ones who make the thing go wrong.
Yeah.
So, as she has said, give them their space. Matter of fact, relate with them on a platform whereby we don't have to discuss serious matters with you.
Yeah.
How are you fine? How was your day? Good. Leave it at that. Because so that you can also guard yourself from being hurt, guard yourself from feeling bad about what you discussed. I wish we never talked about this. So let them go.
Yeah.
Keep your side because they will hurt you.
Yeah. One thing also about why many people again also aggravate the unreasonability. Kwanza, if one of them is using it knowingly, is unreasonable knowingly, it's because you've given them too much airtime.
Too much attention.
Too much attention.
Ignore them.
Yeah, too much attention. They know if they do this, you will spark this way. They know if they do this, you will react this way. They'll get all the attention that they need. So they they are using you as a doormat to toy around with your emotions and your feelings. Which such kind of a person is an abuser, an emotional abuser. Someone who cannot come down to a point of reasoning with you and they know what they are doing, they are really abusing you.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you let them go.
Yeah. Question number 3. What do you think about the questions we are discussing?
Talk to
peeping.
us.
Stop just peeping. Yeah. Let us get to hear what you think. Today is question and answer, and we want to hear your answer. We are now at question number 2, and I cannot see any response yet. So kindly, what do you think of question number 3?
What do you think? What is your
question number 3 is, how do I deal with my husband? He changes mood negatively when broke. Hey, how do I deal with my husband? He changes mood negatively when broke. Yani, uni mwanaume pesa inamsumbua roho.
Kama hana pesa.
Kama hana pesa.
Hana moods.
Kama hana pesa.
Hana moods.
Kama ako na pesa hana moods.
Kama hana pesa, hana moods mzuri, ako na bad mood.
Sasa ukisema hana moods unamaanisha ako sawa.
Ako sawa.
Ako na moods. Moods ni kumaanisha ako na moods mbaya.
Kuna moods mzuri, kuna moods mbaya. Moods ni mood. Like now I'm in a good mood.
Which one?
I'm happy. But the people, okay, men have an issue. The ego of a man is wallet. The pride of man is his money. But you see, that should not be an issue when it comes to marriage. What should happen is in marriage we discuss finances. In marriage we talk about where we are at that particular moment. So when you're having a husband who changes moods, one of us, don't talk to him when he is broke.
Yeah.
Talk to him when he has money. Tell him what is wrong with you when you have no money. Especially when you realize he's in a good mood. Probably, he just got his salary, he's happy, he's dancing all over. Tell him what is wrong. When you have no money, your skin color changes. You're throwing tantrums everywhere. Kelele. Let them know that they change their moods. You know, because and then also don't go hard on them. Just come closer, come better. Make sure it's a lot of love, because at that point that they have a foul mood, what will happen is they can spark on you, they can vent on you. So what you do is, one, you can wait until the time is in a good mood for you to respond, or when he's in that mood, give him his space, because you're the one who made the money to leave his pocket. Yeah.
Yeah. One of the things, sincerely speaking today, I want anyone that operates with highs and lows when it comes to moods is this world would be very tough if everyone entertained their moods. Negative moods. Yani hatuwezi ishi. If everyone was to come out bursting on everyone, because today I'm not feeling happy, today I'm feeling moody, today I don't feel like talking, see, this place would burn.
To catch fire.
Just the feelings themselves, they'll just spark, and you know it will be like a bombshell in the whole world. So what I usually another question I usually ask people who are moody is, when you're moody that time, when you feel like you don't talk, you're rude, maybe you're careless in the way you're answering, maybe you're reckless in the way you're answering, or you're totally shut off. Yeah, when you calm down and recollect yourself, do you expect to come and pick it up from where you left it?
Matter of fact,
it's selfish.
You want to pick it up with the person whom you've been mooding on.
Yeah.
Moody on. That is so selfish.
Yeah.
And that is just being,
because the thing is, do you think they didn't see?
Or they didn't feel?
Or they did not? How do you think they handled you when you were like that? And now that you're back to your normal moods, you want to come jumping like a calf, you know, on them and expecting, we are going to pick it up from where we left it. No.
And let me say this.
So this is what I usually say, sir, that learn to balance life. If you learn to give life the best of it, it will always give you the sad side of it.
And it is very queer for a man to be moody. Fine, you might be having your own. Just tell her, for now, I'm feeling somehow. Just give me some time. Don't come to the house, from Domo. You're not eating, you're not talking, you're banging a door, you're answering with a lot of arrogance and pride. You're sitting there on your phone, you're not talking because today you just feel. What is that? That is not being a leader. A leader gives orders, a leader gives direction, a leader shows the way. You cannot be a man in your house and you're moody. Fine, something can catch up with you. Your wife comes and you feel, don't want noise, you don't want kelele. Tell her, Mama, please, there's something that's bothering my head. Give me some time. Or come slowly to Leah. Let them know even if they're going to, but don't say, what is wrong with you? You're a man. I find it very ironic for a man to behave like that. Okay, fine. You behave like that to your wife and to your kids. Then to the same woman, probably you have talked to her badly, probably you have answered her badly. You still want to go and touch her in the bedroom and make love to her. That's being so creepy, right?
Yeah,
that's being creepy. It is unheard of.
Yeah, even if as he said that your wallet is your ego. What I usually say, and this one again also, this one is a question that was directed to a man. Okay, it is a question from a woman saying that the husband is usually very moody when he doesn't have money. Okay, but this one is what I usually, women naturally, biologically,
are moody.
Yeah, go with the way the system is flowing. I know we are people of the clock. Yeah, this is what I tell women. Whether you are pregnant or not, or going through the cycle of the month or whatever, your moods can be controlled.
It can.
You allowing your moods to control you is spiritual.
Ni
akiro sasa hivi. Kwa sababu ingine, some are bad that they are breaking homes.
What?
Yes. Your husband can't just manage you when you're going through that cycle. When you're pregnant, you are all over. You know? Your emotions are east, west, you're shouting, you're crying, you're doing everything. Are you mad?
It's pregnancy madness.
Yeah, those things can be managed. So is men. Men even kwanza wananga hizo vitu zenye si tunapitia. So for you as a man, your pocket, okay, we understand that your wallet, as you said, is your ego. We are not the problem. Or women are not the problem as why you're broke. Matter of fact, if you bring moodiness, Bible says what? Lack of joy drieth.
Lack of what?
Lack of?
It said things dry up. Joel 1:12. Things dry up because of lack of joy. Because joy been taken away from men.
Yeah.
Things dry up.
Things dry up.
Yeah.
That means even the more you're lacking joy, the more everything continues drying up.
The more broke you become.
The more broke you become. So vuruta mdomo kabisa. Kesho ukienda unakaukiwa.
Now let me say this. Those men that get moody when they are broke is because they have not been transparent with money. So they don't want to say that I'm broke. Because they don't know when you had money.
But sasa the wife now knows this because ana do. Wengine
watasema ati because ana pesa. Wengine watasema ati because they are pesa, ana pesa. It has no mind, that's why his talk is like that.
So the wife will read in between
the lines. And if you want to know a man who is is crampy because of money.
Crampy, as if you have cramps. Monthly period cramps.
A old man. Oh, the dog is to kununa.
Kuvuta mdomo. And then the next day you come with money, you're like, hey, honey.
Yeah,
like, I would look at you, those ones of, okay, so where did we leave it at? So where do we pick it at? You know, that's the question. Jana ulikuwa hapa tu umenuna umevuruta mdomo. Now that you have 10,000 in your pocket, you're coming behaving as if I'm a child. I should forget what happened yesterday. No! Learn to balance your moods.
Learn. Matter of fact, to be safe. Those are men. If a man is crampy during
crampy, please take away that name. It looks very
woman,
very femalish.
The thing feminine. Is, those men who are like that is because you will know them when they ask for money. Pesa. It's broke.
Ama ukipewa kawale tutoe pesa kashingo kana
kwa
hiyo ni kushukuiwa na hapo utajua mtu mfuko sio
nzuri. Pia imanishi katukona tuharibu. The thing is, men, it is wrong for you to be crampy when you are broke.
Stop the name. Is it cramps?
You jigi unaruka hivi, you are behaving like a child. I love kesho, oh babe, because you just got 3,000.
Pastor Eric is saying, commenting on the third question, saying, aki pesa wewe, pesa tu ni sabuni ya roho. Ukiwa na pesa mtu usikia tu mzuri. Okay, so that's a man agreeing. Alafu ndio saa ile na hakuna pesa, budget haziishi. Hasira ya kukosa pesa saa zingine sio moods, ni uchungu ya ati hawezi sort vitu when you need to kwa mwanaume. ni kama uchungu fulani, but don't vent out on people. True. I understand. Responsibilities can be heavy. Responsibilities can look on one person, and you see that one person is the man. Okay, because now he's the man. He has to sort bills. He has to sort everything. So kale kanini, that's where now you manage your emotions. Hapo ndio tu aki tu.
Mwambie tu unayikelele.
Mwambie enyewe ukweli ni right now I'm feeling very bad. I can't provide what, you know, even pia yo kunikushuka sana, but you have to be very, very comfortable to pour out.
Sema is your wife.
Yeah. Kuna wengine utasema hivyo utaandikwe nao mwaka mzima. So you have to be very comfortable also opening up to your wife that you're going through some financial crisis and she needs to understand. But let me tell you, when you come out to a good woman like that, now she will start managing with exactly what you give her. Hata makaa atapika nayo, imagine. Yo gasi kisha. So what I usually say is, don't go around pulling mouth, overreacting, reacting, shouting, sleeping excessively, not wanting.
Sleeping can be important.
Sasa unalala nini?
Sindo, at least umetafuta umekosa.
A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands. Sleep is another top up of poverty.
But you see
just
now,
like lack of joy.
But you see now, okay, Duncan is saying, tell the mom what? Pastor James is saying, men well broke ni moto kote mbali.
Yeah, wakumbe, it's true.
Yes, that Pirik is saying, yes, that tell them it's creepy to be moody as a man.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Learn to balance your moods. Men, tuko wapi? Tuko hapa.
Aki, la nini kubalance. And then, those that we are used to biologically and all that have moods is women. But nowadays, men are becoming very moody. Very moody.
I don't
moody.
know.
And then
But I think also we have learned from the women.
Men wakikuwa moody, inakuwa sasa hata wanaogopesha kwa nyumba, watoto wako wanakaa mbali. You know, the house becomes scary. Not cold, scary. Children want to run away and all that. So me, I think everything can be balanced.
It can be balanced. Yes.
It can be balanced. Yes, things are tough. Things are not as you would want them to be as the man. Responsibilities are looking out on you, but you can balance your moods.
I agree.
Don't entertain that sour feeling.
Wow.
All right. We continue on.
Yes.
Question number 4.
Number 4.
I love the engagement that has started on the responses. Number 4. This one is very, 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 very deep. It says, listen very carefully. I married a humble, understanding lady who has completely changed and become a spendthrift, socialite, slay queen, on God lifting us. Are you understanding until there?
Yes.
I married a humble, understanding lady who has completely changed and become a spendthrift, socialite, slay queen, on God lifting us. I'm torn between hiding money from her as she doesn't work, just a housewife. But again, I feel guilty as she was there for me when I had nothing. How do I handle her? I've tried conversations.
Hey, the woman has changed.
Pesa imekuja.
Pesa imeingia.
Ananunua nywele baada ya nywele. Kibeti baada ya kibeti. Macho baada ya macho.
Anaweka pink, yellow, blue pamoja.
Mwavuli. Yeah. Ni kiatu ikitokea fashoni.
Tununue.
Ananunua.
Sio wa kwanza kuimarket.
But she was very humble. They started a very humble life. So the guy is feeling, do I hide money from her? What do I do? Again, he's getting that guilt of, when I didn't have, she was there for me. Kumbe, maybe ana enjoy pesa yetu.
Kuenjoy si kwa
Huyu atafanya maskini.
Huyu atakumaliza. Anatume berataka. Anajua my babe will have more tomorrow.
Yeah. She has become, the guy says, she has become a spendthrift. She's now a socialite.
What?
Yeah, and a slay queen.
Sasa hapa tuko na pesa sasa tujioneshe.
What do you think?
For me, conversation is necessary.
Yeah.
Put her on the table.
He has said down here that the conversation was handled. Okay? He said, I've tried conversation.
But it's not working.
Yeah, so amesema, how do I handle her? I've tried conversation.
Ficha pesa.
Miyake hata mimi mtu wangu.
Ficha pesa.
Hamwezi rudi kule mlianzia Misri. Haiwezi.
Hapana. Me, I think apart from kumfichia pesa, the thing is have a limit.
Yeah.
Have a limit. This is the thing. Let me give a suggestion. Let's say you have a joint account.
Yeah.
In that joint account, have another joint account.
Yeah.
In that other joint account, she cannot withdraw. There is no ATM.
Yeah.
So it has only, and put a mark, put a limit in the bank. This is how much that can come out in a month.
Yeah.
It can't go beyond this. It can't go beyond this in a per day. Those kind of limits are there.
Yeah.
Because the moment the mama spend, atakumaliza. And then, talk to her about the future. If that goes like that, there's a danger. Anytime somebody is just spending and spending and spending, that is spending your future.
Yes.
So you need to be very cautious. You need to be, it's like somebody who just sees anything. Oh, there are people sleeping on the streets. You pay for them rent. Will you feed the entire Kenya? So there's a place whereby if conversation has refused to work, then what you do is put limits and let her know you can't go beyond this. If I'm the one giving you the money, it's up to this. What are the reasons? You're overspending.
Yeah.
Yes.
For me, that one, kabisa, you cannot stop talking. You've tried conversing, converse again. And again, remind her where you people have come from. If she was there when you were starting, remind her how you people lacked, how you people suffered, how you people were, sacrificed to be where you are. She was part of it. So aliona. Setu amekuja kapata pesa. So the talking has to be there. And then also come up with ways, of tell her, if we are not careful with what God has blessed us with right now, it will end. We need to be accountable. We need to be reasonable with how we spend our money. It's good to look beautiful. It's good to be current. It's good to have good hair. But there is a limit to, as you are saying, a limit to how much you can spend.
Yeah.
Si kila siku unanunua nywele, something new comes up. You have the whole bedroom now has turned to a makeup place. Probably because she's saying she's a socialite, a slay queen. So nikumalizia nywele zimebandi kwa kila mahali na
akona makucha zinakaa hivi Dracula
na maantika 50 wa kushughulika na watoi, unaona. So she has someone who is cooking, someone who is washing, someone who is making the bed and all that. So the husband is getting to a point whereby sasa maybe ameanza kuogopea kesho yao, or ameanza kuona this one now is now misusing our money. Number 2 and most important, let her go out and work.
Thank you.
He has said that the woman is a housewife.
But
so ask you chungu, what you're going out there to break your back over. She's misusing because she doesn't. Hey. She's like, hey, I suffered with my husband. I am going to join with him. It's okay. But please, this business from today is what will give us food every day in this house. Is what will take care of you and take care of the children. Are we in agreement? I'm remaining with the mortgages. I'm remaining with the lands. Mine is big investment. Mpe responsibility. Awache kulalala hapo na kucha ndefu. Na nywele na mabawa za, you're just finding a kadoli in the house there who is just, in a day maybe I spent 50,000.
Hey!
Gone to quick match. Na hii economy yote,
mafuta 150.
The guy is working, breaking his back, and when he comes home, the account is just reducing. It's not funny.
I know.
It's not.
Look for a friend who has a vacancy in their office. Let her go and work. Mwambie asubuhi tunatoka, and then pesa yako ndo tutatumia.
Pesa yako ndo tunakula kwa nyumba.
Let me tell you, atakupigia nduru the day you misuse it.
Yes, she'll style up. Right now she's behaving like that because you have babied her also.
And she doesn't know the pain you're going through.
Yeah, the pain of going out there and 12 hours you're somewhere thinking, cracking your head, working your back out. And then when you bring home, she wants just to feel like a baby. And again also, kwani you guys don't have an account that is
for entertainment?
Yeah, or for, there should be a demarcation.
Yeah, there must be a budget.
Yeah.
You must work on budget.
Huyu anafaa kupimiwa kama dawa.
Mpimie mpaka unga. Ukipita hapa na tukuli siku 3. Kama watu wale pande nyingine. Can say jina mtu yote. Mpimie mpaka unga.
Yeah. So I see let me see, someone has sent a message here. He's saying Anthony Bwana is saying sacrifices made together always makes a difference. And hata kama moods come, bado bond iko strong na Yesu anatawala. Love this topic. I think he's responding on the number 3.
Yes.
Number 3. Yes, thank you, Anthony. Pastor James is saying, slay queen, let the man be a leader. Hey, slay queen. Let the man be a leader. He is the head. When season of dryness come, atajua pesa otas. Lizzie W. Pirik is saying, to also comment on that, he can start projects like buying land or something and involve her as he makes the payments. Very, very, very wise. Eric Opi is saying, I agree with you, Papa. Limits. Rudia hiyo issue mpaka aone sense in it. For some ladies, they usually don't know where to stop when spending is triggered. So unless you become the speed governor, utakwisha. Shida uwa kwanza kama sio pesa yake na anajua atatumia, hata akitumia leo, kesho itakuwa. Mfunze kuchapa kazi ndio awache mchezo na pesa. That's awesome.
Mfungulie nini?
Yeah, and this is that lady who at some point alikula shida. So labda alivaa akasema the day you money I will get you. You will regret why you came in my hands.
And you know something about women, Women are very competitive and they always want to be ahead. So probably when you were going through that lack moment, she was seeing her friends doing this, buying new hair, these clothes in the market. So probably later lopeleka to shop them. Kasema skuli bwanangu atapata pesa. Ndanunua kununua. So what needs to happen at that point is very simple. You just make sure that there's a limit, that you're seeing 10,000, it is not to be spent all of it. Madam. Is extended eye.
Human.
Is extended. Unapa for 1 year.
Zinatokanga na maji.
Hakuna nazikitoka wekena glue. You know make us poor here.
Because of eye. That is not adding a coin.
No.
True, you are women kabza there. If you're listening and is your husband who send that message, please, you need to handle your husband's hard-earned money very reasonably. With a lot of wisdom. When that man puts a coin in your hand, you need to double it. Make it a seed. Let it come back 100-fold. Let him feel he can trust you with his wealth of tomorrow. So if you're misusing like that, anza kukufichia pesa, and it will not be nice. Because at the end of the day, you began together. You began together, and it's not good if he starts hiding. And that is the guilt he's feeling. He's feeling, ama nianze nifunguweka account mahali kando na mwambie hivi. But now he's feeling the guilt of this lady was there for me when I had nothing. So number 5, thank you for your responses. I want you to respond to number 5. It says, my spouse has a foul odor from her private part. Ameandika help in capital letters. My spouse has a foul odor from her. So that means he's a man. He's a man who has written from her private parts. Help in capital letters. Guy, sasa tutakupelekea kwa guy na
ni mchafu.
Hapana, si mchafu.
Ni mchafu. Ni mtanuki ni mchafu.
Kwani kuna rationing ya maji kwenu?
Ama kuna shida ya nini? Ama kuna baridi.
Labda nilimuru hivi somehow.
Hapo. Lakini ukweli wa mama na mjipemu za kwa chafu. Mama za kwa chafu.
Ebu respond that.
Ngoja kwanza, ebu tuambie, talk to us. The woman is dirty. She's smelly.
This one, this one is not just dirty. The guy is saying, my spouse has a foul. Kumaanisha inanuka sana. Foul, maybe I think is medical.
Is it medical peke yake?
No, you're foul. Kwani huyo mama tu assume anaoga. Ni nini ananuka? There's a woman let me remind you.
Mama hizi kwa noga.
Let me remind you. There's a woman you prayed for and you delivered her from a foul smell that is demonic.
I agree.
So this thing can, aside from being that, it can be either biological or gynecological or a spiritual.
Or laziness.
Or spiritual. Tuseme ni mara tatu.
Kuna uchafu pia mahali.
Aya, tuzihandle mara tatu.
Tuwaseme ni kwanza kwa uchafu. If you know you have a foul, if you think a foul, smell is smell. Okay? Iyo mali na kwa foul inanuka. It's repelling.
Hata hajasema maneno mingi, amesema help. Ameumia hakutosha kwa hiyo nyumba.
It's not a laughing matter. What?
It's sad.
Gosh, before we talk, ladies, talk to us. Men, talk to me. I'm not saying your wife is smelling, but I'm just saying, how do you think that is handled? Talk to us. We're waiting for your...
We thank God.
I'm holding a phone here. I want to read your text. Those are watching on Saw TV. 0727-438-728. Talk to us. Those who are watching, Mam una kawarufu. Ukiingia bedroom hivi na iko stuffy. Unapigwa na kitu huwa.
Paka mzee amesikia.
Akama kutoka. Afanye kanyumba kwa sababu usiku. Asikufe huko. Alafu mnashia blanket, alafu jifunike kichwa.
Maybe anataka.
And you know there are people who cannot sleep without covering their head.
Yeah. Uko ndani.
Alafu mko ndani ya net. Ya umbu.
Kifo. Kifo by suffocation.
Men, talk to us. Well, before even we answer this one.
Yeah.
Before we go to the next, we want to hear about this issue.
Yeah.
Talk to us. Ladies, talk to us. What could bring a foul smell? Harufu mbaya. Kuna uchafu.
Kabisa ya Mungu.
I'm holding my phone. I'm waiting to hear from you.
Beatrice Betty, being a medical practitioner, she's saying, see a doctor. Maybe she has an STD or an STI.
Wait.
I said it.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait fast. Wait. We want you to send us a text. Mama's just read one.
Yeah.
What is your take? We are going for a short break. We'll be right back. Kuananuka, akona foul smell. Unaingia kwa kitanda unasikia fire.
Your heat. Na tandikwa na kitu hapo unasarenda.
We'll be right back after this break.
Chains of stagnation as your taken is coming up, I command it to break. Let your power set everyone free here. Let's take the bread together and the cup in Jesus' name. Rago Shakatanda. Power, 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 power.
My name is Akama, the senior pastor of Simon the Banner Church International. There are so many people, children of God, who are oppressed,
caged and captured,
going through sicknesses, diseases,
captivity,
affliction, torments of hell.
Hear me, somebody. Some of you, there's somebody from your village that is aware why you're suffering, is aware why you're broke, is aware why your things are not working.
Many of the children of God are languishing in pain.
I prophesy, anyone in your village that is tying your destiny, tying your finances, Holy Ghost.
The Lord laid it in my heart from the 18th to 22nd of this month of May. We'll be having healing banquet by communion.
Lord, by this communion, I command sickness, disease, pain, bow in the mighty name of Jesus.
Listen to me. Communion is the power of God. Communion is the healing flow of Jesus Christ.
Well, I have a throat problem. It started on December, so I'm not breathing well.
How are you feeling now?
It's just Papa.
It's gone.
Everyone that is sick, everyone that is oppressed, any disease, any kind of affliction shall be arrested. It's going to be a time of prophecy.
As I'm seated in the realm of the spirit, I see the woman invoke the second name. But the name the woman is calling is not Alex. I hear Arutura.
Arutura is my father's name.
Correct. You carry that name.
Yes, I carry
Arutura.
Yes, I carry.
As they're calling this name, the woman shoot an arrow, and the arrow attacks your waist. You began having pain on your waist. You began having pain on your waist.
Yes, yes.
You went to see a doctor.
Yes.
They said there's no problem.
Yes,
but there's a lot of pain.
Yes.
Because they are saying, as we have arrested the waist of Japheth, we arrest the waist of Arutura.
Time of deliverance.
In the name of Jesus.
Amen.
I command the arrow. Come out. Out. Come out. Back to sender. Out. Out.
Time of healing.
Shake your waist. Let's do it once more. Yeah. Shake your waist. It's gone. Power. Free.
Then on the 21st, we'll be on a Saturday. We'll be having a meeting for women. Listen, my wife and I will be teaching on I shall not be a shadow.
Every restriction binding your feet, binding your mind, binding your thoughts, binding your heart, I break them in the name of Jesus. Every yoke hanging on your neck, break by fire.
Can I prophesy now?
Yes,
Whoever is holding you from your village, from another village, village, from your mother's village, from your father's village. Tonight as they are sleeping, they shall not wake up.
18th, 22nd. If you miss half of your life. When you come, every disease, sickness, and pain shall check out. Remember, it is the healing banquet convention here at the Lord City, along Kangundo Road, just before Center Stage. The services, all of them are starting exactly at 5:30. All of them. Child of God, remember, healing banquet here at Sound of Abundance. When I see your face, I'll prophesy, and every sickness shall check out. See you then. Welcome back. Every Tuesday is always terrific.
Terrific Tuesday.
Yes, my wife and I, my friend, and my partner in Christ, and my partner in
Christ.
In crime, we sit here on this couch to discuss this thing called
marriage.
We believe that marriage is good.
Marriage works.
If only
you work it.
And today we are discussing about smell.
No smell.
Listen.
Lazima ungeishikia.
Wacha nishikia hapo, ngoja kwanza. Hebu some question tena. Read the question again.
Yeah.
Read the question. Let's go back to the question. This is a man who is in need of help.
My spouse has a foul odor from her private part. In capital letters. Help.
Imagine.
The man is crying out for help.
Imagine sleeping with a woman who have an odor.
Yeah.
Chai.
Now, guy. Sincerely speaking,
what is Ndanga say?
Yeah, I see people commenting here. Some of them are becoming very creepy, but I thank God for the comments. Some are laughing their head off, and I said one is saying, see a doctor. Maybe she has an STI or an STD. Lizzie W. Pirik says, Ewo, I think it's medical. Yes, for me, that one that is foul. Yeah, that one that is foul. Yeah, that one that is, that one, that description is very deep. And then someone is saying, Pasi, don't laugh. Hiyo ni ugonjwa.
Gani ya kunuka. Okay.
Patrick Kimandi is laughing. Lizzie is saying, Papa, wacha maneno. And Alpha is saying, what? My family. Daniela Amor is saying, we thank God. Lawrence Ganga is saying, the pungent smell of a compost heap. You're making it worse. You are. You're spoiling. Lawrence. You're messing it up. Okay. Pastor Alex says, it has been discovered that when you have such a situation, take a lot of water. Take a lot of water. All right. I think they should take note. Sally is now becoming somehow. She's saying she should see a doctor ama kama ni usafi issues aoshwe na sabuni na maji mingi. Hii nataka Ariel. Sally, really? Is that you really? We thank God. Charlene is saying, thank you for following instructions. Q5. Thank you very much. When a woman is having a foul smell, she should seek help. Go see a gynecologist, since women are prone to many infections than men. Infections. The man should talk to someone who is close to her to help him talk to her. On vaginal cleanliness. And if it's spiritual, she needs deliverance from it.
Fire.
Thank you, Charlene. And then Edith is saying, weye hiyo inaweza kuwa ni demonic. Aki, I know of a friend alikuwa hadi anaogana downi.
Amekuwa nguo.
Anaogana downi, but by the end of it, alipata ilikuwa ni demonic smell and she got delivered. Josephine Angaluki is saying, deliverance needed and God will change her scent.
But pia kuna wale ni juu uchafu.
Yeah. Okay, let me see I can see comments coming in from Sowa TV.
Kuna pia wale wachafu.
Now for me, because daddy anataka kudwela hapo kwa uchafu, wacha ni answer answers that we go to question number 6. For me, I think it is 3-way. One, for that smell to be foul. Si kidogo, wacha kukunja uso hapa. For that smell to be foul, it's not an easy thing.
I'm even smelling it. I'm imagining this.
Stop it, you are becoming too much. Now, for that smell to be foul, it means it is very strong, very cold, very heavy.
Fire.
It is a foul odor.
It wants to kill.
It wants to murder the man. So this is the thing.
And that time they said the blanket.
Yeah.
At around 1 a.m.
The man is never feeling cold. He's never feeling hot. He's always, cold. You have sijifuniki niko sawa. Sijifunike baba nani? Hapana.
Ananganga wall.
Na umbu zile ziko hii Nairobi. Anaamua.
Umbu za fukuza kwa sitting room. Akina bedu hafi na mngojea come my brother.
Yeah. So I think the thing is not normal. For the foul odor, he's saying is not normal. One, I think it could be medical. I think that woman has a very big gynecological issue that can be handled. Hakuna kitu gynecological that cannot be handled. Go and see a gyna. Get help. Get help. That is one. Number 2, there are demonic smells. Demons are very foolish. They want to frustrate your husband and push your marriage into the gutters. So now they'll bring an evil odor on you. Okay, me personally, I've had a case he handled and the woman, got delivered. The woman was just smelling, showering even at times 4 times, 3 times. That's how she used to shower and still could smell. She came to him and he prayed and the woman was delivered. So
imagine what I was feeling at that time as I was praying.
Yeah, it could be it could be also demonic. Number 3, pia inaweza kuwa ni uchafu. Maybe that woman does not shower well.
Yes.
Yeah, inaweza kuwa ni uchafu, so we cannot overlook that. Wash your honeycomb well when you're showering. That thing needs to be clean. You cannot go opening leg to your husband and he even decides it is not worth it. Because of the smell that is coming out down there. That thing needs to be cleaned well. It needs to be cleaned well because as where it is positioned, if you don't shower well, you can really nicely smell completely. So the way we are built up as women, biologically, washing yourself down there, you have to give it attention. See, ukipita ukiendanga. No, you have to do it well. Remember, there are also periods. Remember there are fluids, after sex fluids. Okay, so if you don't take care of yourself as a woman, well, you can easily have the foul
smell.
Yeah, so for the gentleman that is going through that, diagnose between just go and become your wife's gyna for today and ask her, do you itch down there? Are you feeling as if there is pain down there? If she tells you there is pain or there is some sort of itchiness or discomfort during sex or naturally,
I'm a na mask.
Unachoma kabisa, unaharibu. Then if it is not any of those, then now that woman needs to be prayed over.
Yes.
Respond to it before you haribu.
John or Mama watching from Kiambu. Josephine and Galuki, Dad, avoid laughing, please. Kwa nini? Lawrence Nagaisek is a medical condition caused by unusual growth of bacteria. Let her try antibacterial soap and deodorant, but she'll ultimately have to see a doctor. Skin pH also matters. And that's related to food and genetics. It's a complicated problem. Well, thank God I'm a man.
It is.
So
okay, I see someone here from Swa TV called Simon Wazima saying, watu waoge waache kuogopa maji.
Simon, mimi agree na wewe.
Acha ni
Munuka iwezi.
So what do you think?
My take is that I still agree it could be medical. See a doctor. Number 2, change what you eat. Sometimes also these foods we eat. Those are people, even apart from even smelling odor, they enter toilet. You can't enter after them the next 30 minutes.
Those kind of people, I advise them don't poop in a neighbor's toilet. Will embarrass your life. Poop looks for space. Comes out meeting people in the sitting room. Hey, hey, it's true. What you eat can really changia.
How can you eat matumbo for you make a fit for 5 days? Matumbo.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Yeah.
So it could be medical, also it could be demonic.
Yeah.
Especially it's foul. That is an agent against your marriage.
Yes.
Also, it was to bring shame on you. So you need deliverance. You need deliverance. And please, when you're coming, start with telling Pastor Eric at the door, I'm smelling, so we can start wearing masks and doing deliverance.
Okay, really?
Foul smell. No, it can make your stomach blood.
Case closed.
Number
Question
3 also.
Number 6.
Wait.
Yeah.
Number 3 also. Shower well. Oga tu vizuri rosafi. Oga tu vizuri. Yes.
Yeah. Number 6. Number 6. The question goes. Please, I need to hear your responses. He says, my husband is a pastor.
Yeah.
I found out that he's having an affair with a lady in church. On confronting the issue, I have been chased from church and there is no peace at home. Do I go to church forcefully? Why should you?
Do it again.
I repeat the question, saying, my husband is a pastor. I found out that he's having an affair with a lady in church. On confronting the issue, I have been chased from church and there is no peace at home. Do I go to church forcefully?
Wow.
I think that is a woman now who wants to bring Vita.
Yeah. That's very tricky.
Why have you calmed down now? Because it is a pastor issue. Now you're feeling the man of God or feeling the woman of God.
I'm feeling both of them.
Eh.
The man of God could be under temptation and satanic attack. The thing is, for me, this is the thing. No matter what happens, and most of the time, you'll find pastors' wives, even members, misbehave on this kind of thing. When something like that happens, what should happen is, at the end of the day, the work is the work of God. It's the work of God. The church is the bride of Christ, and there's no sinner or there's no sin that deserves the ruining the church. In terms of maybe woman, you come to church, you cause trouble, you slap the woman, you start pulling a fighting.
Because I feel as if that is her now agenda.
Yes,
somehow.
You know? So when you do that, what are you going to do? You're not going to destroy your husband. That church is not your husband's church. That's the church of Christ. Probably tomorrow you'll make up. But remember the souls who are genuinely there, who don't know what is happening between your husband and that woman. They have come because of the problem has brought them. The issue is this. Handle your husband at home. If you don't feel like going to church, don't go. You should not be forced. No, you should not be forced. You should not be forced at all. Your husband has no right to force you or anybody. But let them know. For me, I will say go to church. Not under compulsion.
Hapana, amefukuzwa.
Kama fukuzwa kaa nyumbani.
Amefukuzwa. See, that's why anauliza, does she forcefully go to church? Amefukuzwa. Ameambo kuje church.
But the question, kwa nini umefukuzwa?
Skia, question, let me read the questions that you understand now. She's saying, my husband is a pastor. I found out that he's having an affair with a lady in church. Okay?
She found out.
Yeah, got it until there. And then, and on confronting the issue, I have been chased from church and there is no peace at home. Do I go to church forcefully? Amefukuzwa kwa sababu aliuliza.
I think alihandle vibaya.
Hapana, si lazima. The man of God now is now defensive.
But you see, if she confronted it, how did you confront?
You can confront a thing and ask what is happening between you and sister so and so.
Yes.
Yeah, that is polite confronting.
But that's what I'm saying.
But again, also there can be the negative confrontation.
Yes.
But now the thing is, why should the man of God, the husband, tell her now kumfukuza church?
Because already he's guilty.
Yes.
And by the time the woman is going to church, by the time and the husband is on the side of the other woman. So that means
defense.
So he's trying to cover for himself.
Yeah.
He's trying to cover his shame. Probably he fears the wife might do something, maybe expose it, bring war in church. My take is this: you don't have to force yourself.
Yeah.
It's a matter between you and your husband. It doesn't have to go to church.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, even if you go to church, the question is this: with the situation now, is your husband really blessing? Yes, he's preaching.
Yeah.
So definitely no. You're bitter, you're angry. What you can see is that woman and other woman he could be or might be sleeping with. So the thing is this: for me, you need to take a break.
Yeah.
And then sort it out with your husband at home. And there's no issue. I will repeat this to every woman. There's no issue that is worth a fight. Nothing. Even if you catch him on the bed with the woman, there's nothing that is worth a fight. This is the thing. You will start a fight, it will become violent, it will hit you, probably will hurt you. So it's not worth it. This thing, I believe strongly, you can talk amicably as grown-ups, and then as you talk amicably, then come up with the solution.
Yeah.
But the thing is this: if they don't want you in church, don't go. Don't go, because even you would be blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, this is so sad and unfortunate that a pastor can really go that low, okay, on having an affair with a spiritual daughter. Daddy usually says, he says that is spiritual incest, okay? You sleeping with your own father in the Lord, you are off. You sleeping with your daughter in the Lord, you are out of this. When did you stop looking at her as a daughter who has come for help, spiritual help, and started seeing her as a woman? That just tells your eye is very perverted. Number one, on the man of God.
That's true.
Number two, on the second issue of your wife confronting the issue, whether nicely or not, for me, I think she needed an explanation. You needed to have explained and said, O, B, O, C,
Yeah, I fell.
you
I
know,
was
this
tempted.
thing, you know. But you taking the matter now defensively and chasing her from church is making matters worse. Because people will notice that mommy is not in church. Pastor so-and-so is not in church. Why? So how will you explain that? Even him, as a man of God, is careless on the flock. If at all this is the second right-hand person in that church, and you can easily tell them, usikuje church, kaa nyumbani. Okay? That means even him at some point, he's reckless with that work.
Definitely he's reckless.
Yeah, he's reckless with that work. Number one sign of recklessness is sleeping with a member. Number two sign of recklessness is telling your wife to stay at home, not to come to church. What image are you
But
putting up?
But there are some who don't even care about the image.
What image are you putting up there? Number one. Number two, at the end of the day, you're not pastoring kids.
People will know.
They'll definitely put 1 + 1 together and realize could be there's something cooking. Though me, I usually tell people, it doesn't mean that whenever pastor's wife does not come to church, there is an issue between her and the husband. Sasa at a holiday haezi enda. You know, hata visit another church haezi visit, maybe ameenda evangelism. Unaona? Because that thing now is usually now members are reading in between the lines. Hey, why has mommy not come to church? Could be they had an issue yesterday. Are you seeing?
That, as you said, is not true.
Yeah.
Mommy can stay at home. Doesn't mean that there's an issue.
And probably she could also be having maybe a health issue that the man of God and the wife have decided not to disclose. It doesn't mean they are always having issues. But now this one is, there is outwardly to gossips, you know, that can go around. There's an issue with the pastor and sister so-and-so, maybe a praise team.
Holy Ghost fire.
You see? So that thing is very tainting for the image of a man of God. And that man of God should repent and change from his evil ways. First thing, stop that affair. Second thing, bring your wife back to church. Number three, to the woman of God, please, I am sorry and I feel you. And as a woman of God, you should not be going through that. You people should be the best image for couples and for young people in that church. But if you're going exactly through that, all right, don't force yourself in that church. Kama umefukuzwa and it is beyond your desire, don't force yourself. You never know. You might go there and they embarrass you. Okay? You might go there and maybe she's already sitting on your seat.
Hey!
Yeah?
Come for prayer point.
And now you're like, why did I just put myself in hot soup?
Yeah.
So spare yourself the drama. Okay? The reason as to why you've been told not to go to church, swallow the bitter pill. Feel the pain. Look for another church there of a trusted pastor that you can go to have your fellowship with your God. As you believe that your husband's eye will open. In the meantime, don't force yourself to go to that church. Number 4, and this one is to you, the woman of God. If at all this forcefully being chased out of church is because of your doing, you're known to be a drama queen. Please also you need to start handling matters better. Because labda anajulikana ni wangumi.
Wakelele.
Na wakofi.
Wakuvurutana nywele.
Na wakuvurutana nywele kwa parking lot. Yeah? Ndani ya service aende mtu akamngoe peace. No, if that is the reason as to why you've been told to stay at home, also you need to mature up and handle matters with a certain form of wisdom. There is power in silence. Someone never gets to really understand your next move.
The thing is, one, that's to the men of God. Never ever die for people.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's wrong to pray for members. It's very important. But don't never put your wife second. When your home breaks, they will go back to their homes.
Yeah.
The one they get married. So, 2, men of God, what is that thing that makes you go for members? I know probably they are calm, they are beautiful, they look nice. But what is that thing? You have a weakness. Fine, you're tempted. Let your wife know. Anybody can fall. Men of God are not still.
Yeah.
They are human beings. They are flesh and blood. They see what other people see. They can fall. That is not a point to kill them on. But bring your wife in the. That is if you regret what you've done. Another thing is chasing your way from church. You have broken the church of Christ.
Yes.
You should not do that.
Kabisa.
Tell her this thing, I will handle it. Yes, it's true, you're fond of this, but where it has reached, it stops. Then I'm sorry, please just come back to church. But don't make drama. Solve it away from church. Never bring home issues in church.
Yeah.
Don't. Men, if your wife has an issue from home, tell her, let me go to church, let me go preach. I will come back, we'll handle this matter.
Yeah.
And don't use it as a scapegoat. Handle it because she has feelings. Handle it.
Yeah.
Tell her this issue you're discussing right now. Okay, let's talk about it later. Then go to church, bless the people, come back home, sort the matter. 2, what is this thing that now has made you come to a point you're having an affair? Does it mean your wife doesn't satisfy you? What is the problem? Could your wife be the problem?
Yeah.
And definitely, if you ask a man like that, they'll definitely,
They'll tell you the wife is the problem.
Then look for counseling. This is the truth to the men of God. There's no man who cannot be tempted.
Yeah.
No man. So,
and even Bible says if you think you're too strong
to stand, be careful lest
you fall.
So anybody can fall. But you fighting your wife, I've had those cases whereby a pastor chased the wife from the house and brought it. I know of a church in Athiriva. Let me not mention the name of the church. It's a well-known big church. The man used to have brought in a guest minister, and then from here Kasarani, and then after a while, he had an affair with that guest minister. She was a female lady. Until one day in the service, the wife was being told, "Don't come to church." Your husband, even the husband told her, "Don't go to church. Don't come. I no longer need you as the first lady here." She said, "I will come. I will come. I will come." I was there when this was starting. One day she came to church, and the husband came to church a bit late and came with that lady. So it was Mama's seat, his seat, then the lady was sitting on the left. And the man stood on the altar and said, "I want to thank God for our first mother, and now I brought you the second mother of this church."
Wicked man.
What an embarrassment. So you don't need to take the embarrassment. Let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see comments here from Beatrice Betty saying, this is the thing men hate, to be caught. Sasa he's not happy, alipatikana. Anything done in the dark shall always come to light. The lady should just stay away from church. Itabomoka peke yake. God does not like such, and he will deal with the cheaters. Okay. Eric Opi is saying, probably we should also know how she confronted the issue. Probably she went to church and brought commotion. In the heat of the moment, na mtu akapigwa kofi kanisani. Also, it might be that the man of God,
he's a man of God.
Man of God is guilty, and so he is guilty, and so to conceal evidence, put her far from matters. Church, very wicked.
That's true.
Yeah, but Beatrice Betty is saying, Hapana Pasi, men don't like to be caught. They become very confrontational. Lizzie W. Pirik is saying, I feel both of them did not handle the issue well. They should have sat down and settled amicably. They should also be aware of schemes of the devil. Thank you all.
Yeah.
Thank you all. Thank you so much. We are having how many minutes
We are having like, let's say 20 minutes.
20 minutes to go. So we have a space for number 7, 8, and 9.
No, we'll give you a time also to send your own question.
Yeah, so this one is saying, is money matters now? This one is saying, lately I noticed we are hiding money from each other.
Hey, tunafichana pesa.
Hawa nao ni pesa. Lately I noticed we are hiding money from each other. It's causing financial strain in the house. How do I handle this matter? Lately I noticed we are hiding money from each other. It's causing financial strain in the house. How do I handle this matter? Now, probably I think what she's saying, it's causing financial strain, huyu anangoja huyu atoe pesa.
Huyu atoi. Yungia ngoja.
Huyu anangoja. Wewe kwani uoni watoto hawana uniform? Hata wewe si pia mimi sina pesa. You know, the issue now is becoming kutupiana maneno. Guy, marriages
have issues. What do you think they should do?
Well, others foul smell, others is money, others is being chased from church. What is all this?
Yeah, so you find, I would like to know what you think.
Yeah.
Wanafichana pesa.
Yeah.
The man, instead of removing 5 things, he's removing 2K.
Yeah.
The man is moving 1.5.
Yeah.
And the bills are not yet met.
Yeah.
What do you think should be done? My take is, let's have, if kama tunafichana pesa, it means there is financial mistrust.
Yeah.
I don't want you to know what I have. This is an issue.
Yeah,
they have a
financial
financial
issue.
So what should happen is very simple.
Yeah.
Let's have roles. Especially if both are
I
working.
usually say that will work.
Let's have roles.
Yeah.
Wewe mambo ya chakula, nyumba, kila kitu ni wewe.
Na vile wewe na watoto mnavaa ni mama. Me, I'll handle the major.
Woni kama hiyo mama ampoa kidogo.
Aja unajua at the end of the
Chakula
day.
nguo za watoto. Kwani nguo atanunua kila siku.
No, nguo anunui kila siku, ananunua monthly. In other words, watoto wasiparare. Hiyo ni responsibility yako. Na wewe pia jiweke usiparare. Namba 3
mama,
let me tell you, the food right now, ukipewa bill ya food. Hey, umeumia.
The woman should handle plus the man. The man doesn't
wewe, the man kwani yeye pesa yake
itakuwa shamba.
Sasa ndiye ataanza kuona kununulia masleki ni nywele. Hapana.
If a woman is hiding money, she has a buy agenda. As a ploti mahali Kasarani.
Sasa unaona at least yake ni ya kujenga ploti.
Ya
wanaume ni ya kuserereka.
Hapana, no. What do you think should happen, ma'am?
Parting.
No. What do you think should happen?
Most of the time, if you see women hiding money, they have realized their husbands are irresponsible financially.
And if you see a man hiding money, the wife is either a policeman, a controller, financial controller, anachunguza, or a spendthrift.
Yeah.
So there must be a reason.
Yeah.
What is the solution? Talk to us. What do you think should be done? My take is, let's have responsibilities. Why am I saying that? Most of the time, I have this belief. The man should be in charge of everything.
Yeah.
But that does not mean there should not be a transparency.
Yeah, financial transparency. Yes.
But now the thing is this. Kama munafichiana, let's just go on the table. Let's agree what you'll handle and I will handle.
Yeah.
And there's nothing like I was not able to. Yes.
Unless that I was not able to is very genuine.
How do you know it's genuine?
Kama mtu amefutwa. Kama mshahara imeingia late.
Akona saving.
Unaona. So for me, I think as you type in your response on those two, they've realized that they are hiding money from each other. Number one, kabisa, that should not. I believe
that should not be.
Yeah, I believe if you can be naked before each other, money is just paper.
Wait.
Okay.
Some people, money is why I'm in this marriage.
I'm telling you, and to some people, money controls their life.
They were in that marriage because of money.
Yeah. So, but to look at it and to see it on a very genuine ground, sincerely, money should not be an issue.
It should not separate.
It should not be an issue. If you people share bed, share other things as a couple.
Toothbrush.
Yeah, you.
By the way.
By the way. personally.
Yes.
Eric, Beatrice, Lizzie, Alfayo, everyone on social media and on Soa TV. Can you share toothbrush? Tusiende medical kwanza, because if we go to the medical, Lawrence, can you share toothbrush
with your wife?
With your wife or with your husband?
Yes.
Me, I find it very ugly. It's not.
Can you share toothbrush?
Yeah. So my thought is this: if you want to magnify money, okay, you can magnify it very, very. It becomes a god to you, and that's how many people now in marriage, especially men, have magnified money to be even bigger than the wife, bigger than the family. So when there are financial issues, hautaijua because uni mtu ameficha pesa, uni mtu ataki ujue kama amepromotiwa salary increment. Unaona, so mama akijua hivyo anajua so now you're trying to be smart. Acha watoto waumie. Unapata hakuna kaskari kanabaiwa quarter. A family that is very capable. So that kind of thing shouldn't be there. Let there be. If you've noticed that lately there is tusirisiri kwa kipesa, why don't you be the wise one? Yeah?
And say it.
Yeah, put things on table, say my husband or my wife, I realize that nowadays you're hiding money. You told me that you earn 50,000. Where does 50,000 go? Me, I earn 100,000. Let's be financially transparent.
Let's put the
Nike
pay slips.
Yeah.
Don't take the word.
Yeah.
Take pay slip.
Yes.
It's like many 40 and 70.
Nike kata. As Zadie has said, let's go bill wise. So that I force you to become responsible. Yeah, let's go half. I will handle food the whole month. I will handle kids and I will handle myself as the wife. Wewe una handle nini? Shamba. Wewe una handle nini? Yes.
Shamba unukila mwezi.
No, we are saving up for our tomorrow house.
Yes.
Our retirement, yours is bigger.
You can be
and then you pay rent and then you pay school fees. Full stop.
You can be saving 20K.
Yeah, so what do you think concerning that?
Saying,
yeah.
If you see a man hiding a money, it's because the man is very stingy. It is saying,
yeah.
If you see a woman hiding her money, it's because the man is very stingy.
Aki, si uongo. The man is very queer when it comes to handling the money.
Edith, it's going to charge.
Lawrence is saying you should hide your money when you notice that each time you count, you get a different result. Guys.
Yeah,
Lawrence. Hi, Lawrence. Yani you're advocating for people to hide their money.
That's what made my day.
This is real. Oh my God. Lawrence, I think you're joking. But okay, we go on. Betty is answering to if she can share her toothbrush. She's saying, no, I can't share. Nimekata. I join you on that. Lawrence is also answering, I don't know on the toothbrush or which one. You should hide your cash if you are getting a different result each time you count. There is, okay, Edith is saying, toothbrush. Labda toothpaste sawa. Okay, so she can't share it. Pastor Eric is saying, hapo kwa toothbrush nayo hapana, in capital letters. Naweza tapika the whole juu ya ngo.
May I think it's possible.
Hey. Okay, Aki way hapo hapana. Liz is saying a big no. I can't share toothbrush. It's too personal. Thank you. Lawrence is saying, Dad, sharing a toothbrush is quite hard. Your mind will not give you peace, though you may do it. Pastor Grace is saying, hi, Papa and Mama. Yes, I can imagine. This one is another one. You know, she's one of those people who can do that very well. She's saying, hi, Papa and Mama. I can very comfortably share toothbrush with my person.
Even me, see, you know, she washes it, then I use it. If you can kiss her or kiss him, then you can share toothbrush.
Sikia huyu. Beatrice Betty is saying, wengine wananuka chini na wengine wananuka mdomo. So that is gross. It is very gross. One is downstairs and the other one is
upstairs.
We thank God. Pastor James is saying, hiyo story ya brush kuna kathot hukula ukuja alafu ngo pap. Once I tried, it didn't go well. Amen. That is awesome. Can you share?
Me, I can share.
I can never share.
Now let me. Can I? Nitobo siri.
Toboa. Najua ushatumia.
One day.
Sema, hiyo saa 11 when your eyes are not seeing.
One day, I used mom toothbrush, and then I did not tell her. She came, brush and finished that. By the way, I think I used your brush. So she can share. She can share.
That time, you feel like you want to remove the tongue and vomit something that is,
Me, comfortably, it's possible.
Yeah, there are some things also I see him doing. Those people that have, they are, what do you call it now in normal English? Ngo. What do you call it in normal English? Yeah. That thing that makes you feel like you want to vomit is usually very far. Okay?
Yeah.
Like daddy's is very far. That is that person that the kids can chew meat. And when it's wameachilia hapo atachukua akule na
I don't feel
so that tells you kuchafuka roho yake iko mbali. Unaona? But for me, even sharing a cup, glass.
What?
Yes, Asha is taking after very well.
Me, I think you're not loyal.
No, even a spoon.
You're not loyal.
Yeah? Is just
you're one in everything.
Hapana, unless fresh grace. But now mtu ashakwambia sasa ametumia, then you've already brushed. What can you do?
You continue.
You continue with the life. The whole day you're like remembering and you're backtracking your mind not to think about it. Can I go very quickly?
Let's go because our time is almost.
I don't even know which number I am in. Okay. All right. This one is saying, my husband is the know-it-all type.
Uh-huh.
He's the know-it-all type, always right, and turns table over every challenge. She even doesn't ask the question. She says, I'm tired.
Come again.
My husband is the know-it-all type, always right, and turns table over every challenge. I am tired.
That can be very tiring.
Mjuaji wa soko.
Anajua kuliko mtu ojuaji.
Na ikikuwa inakuwa ni wewe. You are the cause, you are the reason, you made me do it, like that.
Those kind of men have a problem. They have issue with self-esteem. They have issue with the identity crisis.
I think they have an issue with the brain.
They have they are they know themselves. They have an issue with the ego. They are proud.
Yeah.
Those ones can kill you. They can kill you. Why? Because they are for the idea of they're always right.
Yeah, they're okay.
Anyone that is always right is always wrong. There's nobody who is always right.
No, are you an angel?
Are you God?
Yeah.
So you cannot be always right. It can't happen. Anyone that is always right, that person is always wrong. So when you have a man like that, you are in trouble. You are in a bad place.
She's saying she's tired.
When you're tired, there are three solutions.
Yeah.
First solution is just keep him off.
Block.
Let him feel you've blocked him. Block him in your mind and block him in your heart. Whereby, askwingie, there's nothing he will ever say or do. Matter of fact, he can do something and just smile.
Do you know, I've realized that it's not easy. There are people who struggle with that.
Yeah, they are.
But I think you have an issue with self-love. If you struggle with blocking someone who is hurting you. Ujipendi. I think you have an issue with self-love. Pia wewe uko na issue ya self-esteem. Because you can't allow someone trample on you as if you've become a doormat. At the in, out. Use you as tissue paper and, every issue that comes on table, you are the one.
And you see, those kind of people are so bad because they feel as if them being with you is a favor you're doing to them.
Yeah, and
they are doing to you, sorry.
And then there are others who will even make it to us. They have this thing of crying.
Who?
The issue when now things now turn to them. Oh, you don't even feel me crying.
A man is crying.
A man, I'm a woman. Now I'm taking it out of the bigger part. Yeah.
The thing is this: those kind of men, especially their men,
get
ready, they'll frustrate you. They
Yeah.
will frustrate you.
Ever right.
They are ever right. Now, they should know. Now, this is how you do it. Let them know they are never right all the time. Number 2, love yourself to an extent, it becomes number 4.
Hata ana number.
Love yourself.
Numberless.
If you have kids, love your kids. Number 3, removing from the equation. Removing from equation. What do I mean? Number 1, if it's the one solely providing, look for a job.
Yeah.
Make sure even you can contribute. Sometimes that is sponsored by him knowing that there's nothing you bring in this house.
Yeah.
So look for something to bring. Now don't take the issue of I don't want a working wife. That's a man who wants to imprison your life. What you do is this: look for something to do.
Yeah.
Make sure also you contribute. And number 3, this one I will tell you, even if people might feel it's wrong, walk out. Never live with someone who feels they're doing you a favor. Let me tell you, if you love yourself enough, nobody should trample on you. Mwache, sana fina anajijua. Mwache hapo. Why? Because if you stay there, they're always right. They feel they're always correct. What they will do is they will keep on hurting you.
Yeah.
They will keep on hurting you. They will do things you can't question them. They will do things they will hurt you, be in pain. You get acidity. You get hypertension.
Yeah.
And if you die, they will marry somebody else to stress. Yes.
Absolutely. I think one of the unfortunate things that can happen to any woman or any man is marrying someone who can never say sorry, someone who can never see they are wrong without turning the issue on you.
Turning tables.
Yeah, turning tables. And if that is the kind of person you are with, that one is a know-it-all, they are ever right, then I think the best thing to do is realize that like you're in this thing alone. Okay? Because someone who wants to work things out will always want to see where things have fallen short or where things are going wrong. And being in a marriage, there is always a two-sided story.
True.
Hakuna time itakuwa mtu mmoja ndiye akafanya. Wewe kwani ufanyangi?
It takes 2 to tango.
It takes 2 to tangle completely. It takes 2 for something to go east or west or like somehow. In marriage, especially if you're the two of you, something, if at all you have been pinpointed to be wrong, sit down and analyze. Why am I being told I'm wrong? Don't turn the tables equal. Now you're the one who made me. Okay? People who have such an issue, one, are people who have a character issue. Because they think they are superior to other normal human beings. So ni mtu akona character issue. I'm good. I'm the best. I'm handsome. You know, I'm to be reached out to. Your own problem is bigger than you. Okay? So such kind of a person is the only way you can save yourself from it. You have talked, you have complained, you have, maybe gone to an extra. Block them. Make sure they never get to you. Okay? And I want to tell someone who has an issue with blocking people who are hurting your heart. If you have an issue with that, you yourself has an issue with self-esteem. Because self-esteem, the first thing you do is self-love.
Yes.
Love yourself above everything and refuse for anyone to make you their doormat. And such kind of a person is a person who now has decided to trample on you without caring about your feelings. Okay? Don't be tired. No? Turn this thing around.
Yes.
Don't pack your bags yet, but just turn this thing around onto your favor.
And if it's not working, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Marriage is very good, very, very nice. Marriage should be. You see what? Marriage will never work if you're working it alone.
Yeah.
Marriage takes 2. And so because of that, you need to find your own ground.
Yeah.
Now, my driver is telling him our time is remaining very few minutes, like 4 minutes before we close. And I want us to probably come to an end of this.
Yes.
Yes, because of time. Now, because of that, we want to, before we finish, talk about the conference that's coming up tomorrow.
Yes.
Sorry.
Thank you for being part of us on the question and answer
today.
I think I've enjoyed myself, especially the interaction from you guys was awesome. I think we should do this more often.
Yeah, at least we'll be having one show where we only answer questions.
Yeah, where we answer questions. So we really are excited. And this week is fully loaded. Very fully loaded in church. We are in church from today. all the way to Sunday. Yay!
Yay!
Where better place to be than in church?
Correct.
Yeah. So it is Tuesday all through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We are here in church, and all to the glory of God. Tomorrow we are having the healing banquet, a service that was laid in the heart of the servant of God, and it is about healing. I told people the way you look at the healing banquet is different from anyone's eye.
Yes.
Okay, there are people who can be sick in their pockets.
In their pocket.
You said on Sunday again that whatever does not give you is a disease.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you wapi unafeel uko na ugonjwa, you don't have to be physically in ailment. Come for this healing banquet through the communion table.
Wow. Yeah.
We'll be praying for the sick, laying hands on the sick, casting out demons of infirmity. You know, it shall be from Wednesday all through to Sunday.
Yes.
Okay, it will be fire for fire. Any person that you know is struggling with any form of physical illness, or as I have said, emotional, pocket-wise, financial, whichever form of illness or disease or infirmity that you know a friend, a sister, a loved one is struggling with, this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday will be the healing banquet at the Lord City. Every day we meet up from 6 and we finish exactly at 7:45, so that to allow you to go to your homes and also for us to handle the programs on TV. That is on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is 6 to 7:45 p.m. And what is happening on Saturday?
And on Saturday, we're having a ladies' meeting. There is no meeting I've anticipated like this meeting.
Yeah.
I'm feeling strongly women are going to emerge. So it's going to be very, very, very powerful meeting. Ladies, on Saturday, we are not starting at 3. We are starting exactly at 1. It's going to be very, very fierce. We're trusting God that women are going to come out strongly. God is going to use them. God is going to bless them. We're going to handle certain areas in women. There are women who are, everything they have is they got from their husband. There are women who they have been always at the backside of life, you know. So we are going to bring the woman out, and we're going to have intense prayers. We're going to believe a woman will not live in the financial shadows, but they will have money itself. Women are going to be in the frontliners, voices, very vocal, people that are going to go into dimensions and realms that people have never been before. And then on the healing banquet starting tomorrow, we are going to have communion every day. Now, those who are sick in any area, and especially those who are afflicted in their body, you have cancer, diabetes, you have colon cancer, you have hypertension, whatever disease it is, HIV, whatever it is.
Yes.
As we are taking communion these 4-5 days, we are trusting God for major healing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it will be instant, because we will be taking testimonies the same day. So it's good. The healing, the miracles are going to be instant. So if you're sick, you know somebody who is sick financially, you're sick, you're going through financial battles, a lot of things, and all you need is healing. We are starting tomorrow exactly by 6 on the dot, and then by 7:30, 7:45 we are done, because the people are going for Kiambu or whatever, so they have to catch their bus. So make sure you're part of us, and God will bless you, and do you well.
Please, I beg. Can I ask this question? It's very, very deep. Someone on SWA TV has sent it.
Oh,
very, very deep. It will take 1 minute.
It can't.
At most.
Okay.
I'll feel bad if we ignore her. She's saying, my firstborn is not my husband's kid. Are you getting it? And she is 3 years old. Should I say, or nikufe na siri yangu, na still naogopa akijua ataniacha na mtoto wa pili ni wake. Nifanyeje?
Mwambie.
In other words, she has kept that as a secret for 3 good years.
That is wrong. That is wrong.
That is
a wrong foundation.
That is chilling.
Yeah, that's a wrong foundation.
Yeah.
You should have told him the first day. When you have a child.
Probably she had an affair or something. Because for the man to think the first child is...
Probably she had an affair.
Yeah, she had an affair.
I think you should tell him.
Yeah.
Let us, because eventually one day it will come out.
Aish.
One day it will come out. So, just say it.
3 years.
Yes, Samatu. You can, if you stay with it, eventually one day it will come out when you have more children. So why will you take 4 children? So tell him now, let him process it and handle it. Yes.
My God, that's so deep and very painful.
And I think we should handle it again. Probably
Yeah, that one I felt we cannot ignore that question. There are several there, but that one I felt was heavy.
All right. We believe you've been blessed.
Yes.
We thank God for you for following us, being with us, and having this program with us. Every Tuesday we sit on this couch, me and my wife, my friend, my partner in Christ, and my partner in crime, and we discuss this thing called
Marriage.
We strongly believe that marriage is good.
Marriage works
If only
you work it.
keep on following us. Keep on following us on our Twitter handles, on our Facebook handle, on our YouTube channels,
Instagram.
and Instagram also. And then your life will never be the same again. As we always say, as long as you're not dead.
There is hope for your tomorrow.
And keep watching Sower TV.
Touching lives with the power of love.
God bless you.
God bless you. Shalom.
Have a good night.
Many women are living in shadow.
One of the things that we see openly is women who are discouraged.
They have been overshadowed by their husbands.
The devil has vowed that your husband will stress you till eternity.
I refuse. They have been overshadowed by their works and their careers.
The devil has vowed that you will walk like an elephant, eat like an ant.
They are definitely just living in shadows.
Battle after battle. When you turn right, you don't have money. When you turn left, your husband. When you turn on the left, you find you're not married.
And what do shadows do? Shadows make you become a replica of the original that God intends you to be.
Timid kind of women who cannot go for opportunities, women who think that where they are in life is where they should remain.
My name's Pastor Mrs. Akama, and I want to invite you for our monthly meeting, Ladies of Royal Distinction, which will be on the 21st of May 2022 here at the Lord City Sound of Abundance Church from 2 p.m. And the theme of the meeting shall be, I shall not be overshadowed.
Every hopelessness catches fire. Amen. Every discouragement catches fire. Amen. Every fear to make progress, that fear catches fire.
Come believing God for an encounter. Come believing God for a touch. Come believing God for your life to be delivered from any shadow that has been overwhelming your life. The shadow of yourself, the shadow of your husband, the shadow of non-achievement, the shadow of incomplete projects that you may have wanted to complete as a woman. That day shall be one day that you will leave to record in your life. God bless you. See you there.